Hello! I want to give you a quick tour of the new Gen 2 drill, and I'll just start with a walk around. Here it is, folded up, ready for transport. We have the boom folded over the chassis. There's 4 lifting points on the top of the frame. Here we have the compressor controls, air pressure, engine hours, engine compressor temperature, and then the load and unload switch for the compressor. Alright, on one side here we have the compressor engine with ignition and choke and throttle. On this side we have the hydraulic pump engine, and again we have ignition and choke and throttle. And in between the engines there's an alternator, 60 amp alternator, which is belt driven from the compressor. This is the control panel. It's folded away now for transport. And on here we have our rotation control and our feed control. This control here lifts the mast from a laid down to a vertical position or back down again. This is the flow divider or splitter, which splits the hydraulic flow between feed and rotation. This here is a cable control to the air valve, which is pulled out to open up the air. You can feather it, and then to shut it off, you push it in. This button here is your emergency stop or hydraulic lock. This button must be pressed in order to start the hydraulic motor, the engine driving the hydraulic pump. And then in order to get hydraulic power, you rotate it so it pops out. And this is also used again for emergency stop, and it stops the hydraulic flow to the motors. Alright, this is the left side of the drill. Here's the compressor section and the compressor fan and the hydraulic tank. This here is a top spin primary air filter, and then the secondary air filter is in on the compressor. Here's the oiler, the air valve, which is cable controlled, and here's the accessory port for running the jackhammer. On the back here we have the hydraulic cooling fan, the mufflers, and then there you can see the hydraulic pump. Alright, in order to open up the cover here, you just release these rubber latches and you lift the cover, slide it back to unlock it, take it off. Okay, here's the unit with the covers removed. Again, here's the hydraulic side, and here's the battery, compressor side, and on the other side we have the hydraulic tank and fill. Here's our lockout, hydraulic lockout, solenoid, filter. This is the compressor cooler. This is the thermostat for the compressor. This is the fan relay for the compressor and the hydraulic fan. And here's your compressor. And we have an air cleaner under here. There's a power coupling inside down in here, and a spider. Here's the hydraulic oil, or the compressor oil fill, pressure regulator, which should be kept in the position it's set in. And then here are the compressor filters, top and bottom. Alright, to start the hydraulic side here, we hook up the gas first, then give it a little bit of choke and half throttle. Alright, now to start up the air compressor, the first thing we want to do is flip the load switch up, and you'll see the red light come on, which means the compressor is unloaded. Now we want to give the unit some choke, about a half throttle. Alright, now we put the RPMs up. All right, here we have it lifted up. As you can see, we have a 4-point harness connected with shackles to the lifting points. And here we have it all folded up. We've just landed and we've taken off the straps and we're going to deploy it. First of all, we'll take this strap off the control panel and move that out. All right. And now here we have a pin that's holding in the legs. I'm going to remove that, swing this out. Then I'm going to swing the other leg out, pull out these struts. And once you have the legs folded out, you release this clamp here, push the leg down, tighten it up. Do the same thing on the other side here. Whoops. There we go. All right, we're going to now lift the boom up, and to do that, we're going to start the hydraulic power unit and use the hydraulics for putting the boom up. Then we're going to put the strut on and get ready to drill. All right, first of all, give your engine some choke. All right, now that we have the boom raised up, we take the strut, come a little closer here, you can take a look at this. You pull it into this hole here. We take the pin, other side, put it through, and we lock it. Okay, good. Now, we turn this in order to make the boom vertical. Turn it one way, pull it back, turn it the other way to make it go forward. This other adjustment for side-to-side angle is right here. This will tilt the boom up to about 10 degrees each way, maybe 15. All right. Okay, as I said before, this is the jackhammer that is used for drilling the anchors. We plug the jackhammer hose into this socket over here. Of course, we have the compressor running, and we place a stake anchor